Hey, this is Samantha from Feed Me Leads. I told you that I would send you over the screencast. And so here it is. I'm going to keep it really short and sweet. I just want to go through your site really quickly. I'm going to go through one of your competitors' sites as well. And then I'm going to give you 3 ways that you can use yourself today for free to start bringing in some more high quality traffic to your site. And so I send these screencasts out with all this free information, but often when business owners see what I do, how I do it, and how much work is put into it, they decide that they want to team up. So if you watch this through and you feel the same, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. But without further ado, let's get into it. And so here I am on the UAE homepage. And so right away, I can tell that there's definitely been some time or some money spent into this website. It does look very professional. However, scrolling through here, I'm not seeing a lot of content. And so Google is going to be ranking your website based off of around 200 different factors. One of those key factors is going to be content. You want to have a minimum of 1,500 to 2,000 words on this homepage. And so I would definitely suggest adding in some more content on here. You also want to make sure when you're writing up that content that it is quality educational content. Google is going to send out their bots and they're going to crawl through your site and determine whether or not the content on there will help Google's users find the information or the services that they are looking for. And in addition to having the right amount of content, you want to make sure that content is filled with an appropriate amount of high volume buyer intent keywords. And so Google loves information, and you can strategically place the right keywords in your content to tell Google what terms you want your website to be in front of when people search for it. And so, a great example of a keyword right here is car wrap Cincinnati. This keyword brings in 200 searches every single month. So, if you were to convert just a few of those into customers, you'd be doing really well for just one single keyword. And so, up at the top right here is where we typically see Google Ads. There are none popping up for me right now, but Google Ads can be a really great way to get your name out there, build some brand recognition, particularly while you're waiting for your SEO to warm up or you're trying to take advantage of a hot market. And so, right beneath where the ads would typically be, here at the top, we have our Google Map Pack. The Google Map Pack is extremely important. It can bring in huge amounts of revenue. In order to make it into one of these top 3 spots, you need to have a lot of citations. And so, a citation is just when your business is listed on an online directory. So, Yelp, Yellow Pages, or Yext are all good examples of online directories that people use and trust a lot. And so, you want to be on more of those online directories than these 3 businesses are here. Also, be careful when you are entering your information onto these directories. It has to be identical to the content on your Google business profile page, down to every last character, in order for Google to count it as a legitimate citation. And so now I've scrolled down and I've made it to the organic search results. So this should be the main area of focus. It's going to be your best long-term return on investment. Google has actually come out and said that up to 70% of people, when they type something into the search bar, they're going to be clicking on one of these organic search results, and they're almost always going to be clicking on one towards the top of the first page. And so here is the first company page that pops up for this keyword. And so scrolling through here, we can see that they have a decent amount of content. I did do a word counter search on them. They have 917 words. So it would still be very easy to beat them out with the amount of content that they have. In order to rank organically, in addition to having good content, you need to have a lot of high powered, relevant backlinks. And so a backlink is just a clickable text from one website to another. It's basically like one website giving a shout out to another website. And so you want to get these shout outs or backlinks from high powered and relevant sites. So, for example, if a local auto body shop company in your area with a powerful website were to give you a backlink, that would be a really great way to bring more power to your site. And so over here, I've hopped onto Ahrefs. Ahrefs is a really great tool. If you guys do bring this in house, I highly recommend it. It is a little bit pricey. It does cost me around $350 a month to use, but it gives me a lot of great information. And so right here, I typed in the competitor that we were just looking at, and it tells me that they have 546 backlinks from 207 different domains, and they are ranking organically for 1,500 keywords. So we can click on here and see which keywords they are ranking for. We want to keep an eye out for buyer intent keywords that are preferably location specific. And so here it will list all the different keywords they're ranking for, how many people search for that keyword every month, what position they hold for that keyword on Google, and how much traffic it brings them. And so you can go through here, see which ones apply to what you do, pick out the best ones, and incorporate those into your content. And so now I'm going to go back and I want to do the same thing that I just did with the keywords to their backlinks. And so it was telling me that they had around 546 backlinks. And so you don't want to just beat them out with the quantity of backlinks, you want to beat them out with the quality as well. And so we can go through, you can see which ones have a high DR domain rating. It goes from 1 to 100. And so you can go through and click on the best ones and see if you can add your website to those pages. So you can go through here, you can go through other competitors' backlinks and then find some on your own as well. And so over here, I have typed in your website into Ahrefs as well. And so right now it's telling me you guys have 19 backlinks from 12 different domains and you are ranking organically for 48 keywords. So let's just take a quick peek and see which keywords you're ranking for. You want to really be going for those buyer intent keywords that are location specific. And so right now I'm seeing you are going for a couple good keywords, buyer intent keywords that are location specific. They don't particularly bring in a lot of volume, and you are ranking somewhere anywhere between the second page down to around the 10th page. But I think you can get rised in the ranks for the right keywords if you were to incorporate the 3 things that I talked about in this video into your online marketing plan, which to recap were number 1, more quality educational content with the right keywords, number 2, more citations to get you ranked on the map pack, and then number 3, you want more high-powered relevant backlinks. And so to go back to this competitor right here, it's saying that they get 444 people on their site every single month. This Ahrefs tool can be a little bit off with this one stat. It can actually be up to 10 times the amount that they're saying here. But let's say that there were 444 people visiting their site. If they were to close 25% of those people as to car wrap customers, that'd be 113 new customers every month. Multiply that by the amount of an average car wrap job, 2,500. That brings you to $282,500 every month, and then factor in a 62.5% gross profit margin, and they're at $176,562.50 every month. And so that just gives you a rough idea of how lucrative it could be to have a powerful site ranking for the right things. And so that's what I have for you for today. Hopefully, you enjoyed watching this and got something out of it. If you are interested in learning more, you can just email me back or you can give me a call. My number is 714-975-5909. So thank you for watching, and I look forward to speaking with you.